From Jim Connors Court on the campus of St. Edward High School in Lakewood, Ohio, the Eagle Sports Network is on the air. Hi again, everybody, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, pre-Christmas Eve, as we get set for a great matchup. St. Ed's against Berea-Midpark. Joining me this afternoon is Mark Urban. And Coach, when we look at these two teams, they both can put up points. The Eagles, young, but this Berea-Midpark team also very young.
Very similar team builds. Run and gun, lots of points going up. Coach Flynn will probably want to slow them down a little bit. Berea-Midpark and St. Edward Varsity, very similar build teams. Defense, traps, athletic skill players. Neither team has a lot of size. So it's going to be a great matchup today in the Eagles' Nest.
Well, you have St. Ed's coming in at 5-1, Berea-Midpark at 4-2. They're 3-0 in the Southwest Conference. And as we look at the tail of the tape, and you look at that record, 4-2 and 5-1. But Mark, you look at the points that they're putting up, 87.8 points a game.
Yeah, we tracked their last 5 games. They're scoring 90 plus. That's a lot of points for a high school basketball team. So this team likes to get out, get active. I was talking to Miles Hamilton pregame, and Miles and his brother Marsalis do a lot of work with Berea-Midpark basketball, and they weren't they're not always super impressed with Berea-Midpark defense, but Berea-Midpark traps, and they jump lanes and they get out and they will score.
Now they also give up 70 points a game, while the Eagles give up just 50 and scoring 65. And the Eagles are coming off that big win against Sandusky, 83-81. They were up by as much as 18 points and then held off a very good Sandusky team. And for Berea-Midpark, they came in and they beat Midview in a big win. Now let's take a look at our impact players for today's game. And boy, you look at last week's game with Sandusky, Brian Vlasic and Drew Yursich. Those guys were the big keys, over 25 points apiece. You got Vlasic at 14 points a game and Drew Yursich at 17 points a game.
Yeah, these two are all-around players, very skilled, very smart players. They pair well with each other, great floor leaders. Both can shoot the lights out of the gym, as everybody in Eagle Nation knows. They're fun to watch. They're fun to see paired up.
Now let's take a look at the Berea-Midpark impact players, and it's not 2, it's 3. They've got super sophomores, Nick Reese, Tyson Clay, and Andre Alexander. You look at the numbers that they're averaging 20, 18, and 13. Again, this is another team that can light it up from beyond the arc.
Nick Reese, 24-4 guy. Tyson Clay, 18-4 guy. They are well-rounded players. And Andre Alexander, I noted watching some highlights from him. He's a headband guy. And sometimes headband guy, it plays like a headband guy. He leaves it all out there. So he will be getting back tips. And he'll be hustling. So watch out for those guys. I love all those sweaty, try-hard types.
Well, when we come back, we're going to hear from Coach Eric Flannery and get his thoughts about today's game. Coming up next on the Eagles Sports Network.
Savings start right now at Joyce Buick GMC.
With over 500 new and used vehicles available and our transparent pricing.
Experience exceptional design with the all-new Buick Envista, starting at $23,990.
Or haul a truckload of savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2024 GMC Sierras.
And that's why people say,
Drive Joyce. Your friends and neighbors do.
Joyce Buick GMC. Visit us on Chester Road in Avon or online at drivejoyce.com.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for them all. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our team helps keep you in the game. As the best orthopedic care in Ohio, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
Welcome back to pregame. We are here with St. Edward head coach Eric Flannery. And Eric, let's start. Well, we've got three pieces to this interview. First, it's a welcome back to the class of 2014 that you won a state title. What a day that was, and what a season.
Yeah, I mean, it's this is awesome, right? Like I think, today. Coming here today, I knew it was going to be a little hectic, right? So much going on, so many moving pieces with it, obviously playing the game today. But just walking in here, when I got here early this morning, I already had a couple guys, Marsalis and Miles Hamilton, in the building at 10 a.m. Just wanted to be a part of everything, catch up, say hi. And then from there, it's just been, more flow of emotions, just seeing all these guys from 10 years ago who I keep in touch with just about all of them, but to see them in person all together, has been just a great day. And as we walk in, we're watching the replay of the 2014 game. I'm seeing some of the parents that I haven't seen in a long time. So it brings a lot of emotion, right? It's something that we put a lot of time into, a lot of effort. They brought some great memories to not only me, but to the entire community. And just a fun day. And to know that we get to play a game, we know that we get to, again, maybe meet up and celebrate afterwards. It makes me appreciate, what we've done, what we have, and I'm really just kind of on cloud nine right now.
Coach, speaking of cloud nine, that Sandusky game, probably one of the most entertaining games that I've seen in quite some time. This showed a lot of your team. You guys were up by 18, but Sandusky, they were going to come back and fight you tooth and nail. What did you tell your guys, or what did you feel that your guys got out of that game?
Well, one, I thought like you said, we got off to such a hot start, so I was proud of our guys for coming out of the gates and playing the way they're capable of playing. We knew Sandusky wasn't going to be that type of a game. So the grind out, just finishing the contest throughout the game. Like the game before against Hoover, we were down most of the game, and I thought we did a great job of coming back and, in theory, winning the game. This time we had a lead against a good team, and I thought we did a good job of holding them off and winning a game. So as we talk about it all the time, each regular season game is just an example of different types of situations. And we had the lead against a good team. We had to take care of the ball, which we struggled in a couple possessions. What we learned is, one, you can't get comfortable. I thought we got comfortable. Like, we thought it was going to be easy after the first quarter. And two, that when the game's on the line, you got to make free throws. You got to finish around the rim. You got to take care of the basketball. And I thought we did those things. Give credit to Sandusky. I mean, they made some tough shots down the stretch. They made it an exciting game, and they are a really good basketball team. So to get the win against them, I think, was a confidence boost for us. And hopefully just lessons learned about how you keep a lead and maintain that down the stretch.
That was a tournament-type game.
No question. I thought the atmosphere was good. I thought the type of team that we played is a district championship, regional semi-type game, and we showed that we were able to win that type of game. So it gives you a lot of confidence moving forward.
Now, moving forward, we've got today, you look at Berea-Midpark. This is a team, they are young. They've got a number of sophomores. They're not bench guys. They're starters that come in with big numbers. And in the last few games, these guys are putting over 90 points a game, and they can shoot lights out.
Yeah, this is the scary game, the one with over the holidays against a young team who has nothing to lose, who put up a lot of points, like you said. I mean, they're averaging around 90 a game. So we know that they're going to score. We want to make sure that our guys are locked in, right? That we know we can score too, and I think you can get caught up into that up and down, and we might have to just to stay in the game. But it's another good test for us. It's just a good opportunity to see if maybe we can play fast and play this type of style and play at home. But we got to make sure that similar to last game against Sandusky, if we somehow get that lead, you don't become comfortable, because this is a team that can definitely, they can put up 9, 12 points in a heartbeat, and we've got to be ready to stay locked in for the entire game.
You guys shot very well from beyond the arc the other night against Sandusky, and again, you mentioned it at the free throw line. Big free throws at the end of the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, this is overall from guys 1 to 10. This is a above average shooting team, right? It doesn't matter if free throws or three. So I'm very confident in whoever we put at the line. I'm very confident when guys take the open looks. You think of Brian Vlasic, I think, took an open three with like 40 seconds left in the game, which most teams you would worry, like, don't shoot that shot with the lead, but that's like a layup for some guys when they're that open. So I'm very confident in not only the IQ of most of our players, but also the ability to put the ball in the hole. The biggest question for this team right now is, can we stop anybody? Defensively, we got to try to mix things up and do some things that we may have not done in the past. But it is a concern, and it is something that we got to continue to get better at.
Well, Coach, let's take a look at today's starting lineup.
Yeah, so once again, we got junior JT Kelsheimer at the point, senior Drew Yursich at the 2, junior Brian Vlasic at the 3, senior Bowden Grant at the 4, and senior Luke Vislowski at the 5.
Coach, good luck in today's game.
Thank you, Adam.
Savings start right now at Joyce Buick GMC.
With over 500 new and used vehicles available and our transparent pricing.
Experience exceptional design with the all-new Buick Envista, starting at $23,990.
Or haul a truckload of savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2024 GMC Sierras.
And that's why people say,
Drive Joyce. Your friends and neighbors do.
Joyce Buick GMC. Visit us on Chester Road in Avon or online at drivejoyce.com.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for them all. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our team helps keep you in the game. As the best orthopedic care in Ohio, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
Introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Titans of Berea-Midpark. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 1, Dylan Maddox. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 3, Tyson Clay. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 4, Reed Bratton. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Andre Alexander. And at guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 11, Nick Reese. Head coach Kevin Bratton, the rest of the Titans. And now introducing the starting lineup for the 2024 Big Green Machine, the Eagles of St. Edward. At the point, a 6-foot junior, number 1, J.T. Kelsheimer. At the off guard, a 6-foot senior, number 2, Drew Yursich. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 5, Bowden Grant. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Luke Vislowski. And at forward, a 6'4" junior, number 30, Brian Vlasic. Head coach Eric Flannery and the rest of the Eagles.
Oh, there you see the starting lineup for the St. Edward Eagles and the Berea-Midpark Titans. And, Mark, this is going to be a whopper of a game. Not like we had one on Thursday night. That one was a close game. And this one should be just as good. A matinee affair just before Christmas.
It's a great matchup prior to the holiday. It's good to have an afternoon game here in the Eagles Nest. Get some juice flowing through this place prior to a few days off.
Well, you see the Titans, they're in their orange and blue. The Eagles in their home whites. It'll be Vlasic Veslowski and Maddox at the jump ball, and it'll be controlled by Berea-Midpark as they get it to the outside. There's Broughton, his three. That one's short. Kelsheimer missed it, got the rebound, but lost it, and it's picked up by Nick Reese for his first 2 points of the game.
A little uncharacteristic turnover there out of JT.
Now there's pressure in that backcourt. They get it underneath. Vlasic underneath on a reverse layup and in. Vlasic with his first 2. He averages 14 a game. Now the Titans. Young team, but experience as that 3 goes up, in and out, missed by Bratton. And we'll have a foul on the floor as Dylan Maddox got hammered on the way down, and the foul will be on Bowden Grant. That's his first.
Bratton is a dangerous player on the wing. He will shoot deep threes. These guys are a little longer in person than they look like on film.
Titans with a basketball, working it is Clay, the sophomore, underneath on a nice pass to Alexander. His drive is good for his first 2 points of the game.
And you'll see, that's what I was expecting out of Alexander, those back tips. He's a hustle guy. Called that pregame.
Clay going underneath. They got the turnover, but they weren't able to convert it. Now it's a 2-on-3. There's a move by Bowden Grant, but he got his pocket pick quickly down the floor. Alexander underneath, and there's a big block by Veslowski.
His is a tough player, tough defender, tough around the rim. Strong with the ball.
Bowden Grant coming up with a basket, and that ties the game at 4. This is going to be an up-and-down affair.
It looks like it so far, Coach Mendoza.
Tyson.
Our guys just want to, just watching them. All right, we're going into a little zone look here. Just as we're getting up and down the floor, that's what we don't want. Getting up and down the floor offensively, just wanting to see guys run lanes a little better. We're just getting a little sloppy with the ball.
Nick Reese hitting that big 3, then the Eagles getting the ball out of bounds. And they are going to face pressure throughout this whole court.
Yeah, I think that's Berea-Midpark's strong suit. They're maybe not the greatest 1v1 defensive team, but they love to get themselves some half-court traps. They will jump a guy. They jump lanes really well.
On the outside, that one's partially blocked. Veslowski getting the blocked shot. Kelsheimer having the basketball underneath, going into Bowden Grant, off the window and in. He has 4.
Bowden is he is at his best when he's cutting, doing backdoor cuts, looking for the ball, being aggressive around the rim.
Titans up 7-6 here, 5:45 to go in the opening quarter. Inside the paint, they work it to Maddox, back outside. That 3 is missed by Nick Reese. Here come the Eagles left to right. They got to watch out. There is a lot of quick hands by Berea-Midpark. Underneath, Veslowski over to Kelsheimer. Baseline 3 by Vlasic. Misses that one quickly on the transition. Is Clay for Berea-Midpark. What a spinning move and a low block. Out top, 3-pointer is good, and that's hit by Reed Broughton.
Berea-Midpark will shoot from any spot on the floor, so, I know when they were in their zone, when we were in our zone look, they'll shoot their way out of that zone look, and they have no problem pulling the trigger.
Eagles turning the ball over coming into this game. They're averaging 14 turnovers a game. Meanwhile, Berea-Midpark just under 14 at 13.5 turnovers per contest. 4-point lead for Berea-Midpark. On another possession, they've hit a couple of threes early on. Reese, we've talked about this sophomore class. Tyson Clay, a 5'9 sophomore, driving the lane, no good. Vlasic coming up with a rebound, jump ball, and it'll stay with St. Ed's.
Vlas, crafty around the rim. He's a lot longer in person. Just working on that toughness around the rim as well.
Eagles coming off that big 83-81 victory over Sandusky. And a foul in the backcourt against Berea-Midpark. And the foul is on Alexander. That's his first. Meanwhile, Berea-Midpark coming in after that big win against Midview, 94-68. And as we said, this team in the last 3 games, 94, 99, and 101 points on offense. Little Euro step there on the move by Nate Yursich for his first 2.
It's great to see Nate and Drew paired up on the floor again. I coached these 2 as freshmen. Wonderful pair of young men to get to work with. And Nate brings a lot of skill, scoring ability, good defense. Great to see him out there.
Reese from the outside rims that one out. Vlasic coming up with a rebound. He averages 3.7 rebounds and a foul in the backcourt. It'll be on Tyson Clay.
I love Berea-Midpark's activity. They're just defensively, they might, maybe the scouting report might not be the greatest in 1v1 situation, but they're just incredibly active, and they define hustle as a team. I love it.
And there you see that hustle trying to get that tip as Vlasic hits one from the corner and a 3-pointer for his 5th point. And the Eagles, and quickly, just like that, number 11, that's Nick Reese with 2. 12-11, back and forth. Bowden Grant now with 6.
Got a little West Coast offense going here, Adam.
You see these 2 teams now. There's the steal by Bowden Grant as he anticipated the play, and he gets the layup.
Bowden's having an exceptional game of just being in the right place, right time, hustling. Those are his strong suits. Always the leader on the floor in Texas, 10-60s in practice. He'll run anybody out of the gym.
Reese throwing it up. Oh, my goodness. What a strong body move by Nick Reese. He has 9 in the first quarter.
Incredibly impressed by this young team, this young Midpark team. They play very physical, play very confident.
And the foul is going to be on number 1. That's Dylan Maddox. That's his first. That's Berea-Midpark's 3rd as a team. And that will send Luke Veslowski to the free throw line, who is a 56% free throw shooter, 5 of 9 on the year. The Eagles as a team shooting 70% as Veslowski gets his first point of the game. He averages 2.2 a game.
Luke is one of those, kind of underrated players. He's so active around the rim. He gets a ton of rebounds. He's kind of a lunch pail kid. He comes in, does so much work. He's so humble around our school building each day. A big fan of, I call Luke Viz around the building. So Viz is my guy. Love the effort he brings to the St. Edward Hoops program.
Eagles shooting 6 of 6 from inside the arc right now, early on. Good hands there by Bowden Grant once again battling Nick Reese.
Bowden just seems to be ratcheting it up a notch. It's not a surprise to me. Sometimes for him, he's always just trying to align how physical he can be with the space he's in.
Berea-Midpark 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. There's another steal and a quick turnover. Kelsheimer has Zamir Knox on the left, but Kelsheimer goes strong to the basket, and he'll pick up his first 2. And the Eagles lead at 19-14. Out to a 5-point lead. Reese with a basketball way out on top. In between the circles, working it to the right side. And we'll have the foul. And the foul is going to be on Kelsheimer, his first.
Glad to see our super sub, Zamir Knox, out there. Zamir, incredibly talented player. He had a great finish at Sandusky. In certain ways, making free throws, hit a 3, put the team on his back a bit. Love to see him stepping up.
Clay with a basketball against Kelsheimer. Nice move on the dribble penetration. Reese on the baseline shot, and he hits another 3. He has 12 in the first quarter, 19-17. Knox in the lane, got it, too quick of a pass. Ball saved in by Berea-Midpark, but to the Eagles, Bowden Grant hits a 3.
Love it out of Bowden. Bowden's feeling it on all phases of the game right now.
Bowden with 11 points in the game, 22-17. Eagles starting to hit and get hot from three-point range.
To all you young players out there, you might not be a three-pointer guy or a three-point specialist, but when it's open, got to show coach you're confident in your shot.
There's the left-handed shot. That one's missed by Manny Santiago, the transfer from Padua. Now Zamir Knox working it in the lane, lost the handle of the basketball. Here comes Berea-Midpark. Reese up the lane, and Reese gets the layup. Reese with 14 points in the first quarter, 22-19.
He's everywhere, Coach. He's even in the backcourt here, disrupting, just being a part of this disruptive Berea-Midpark defense.
On the shot, missed by Bratton. Bowden Grant getting it up to Knox. Knox lost the handle, getting it over to Yursic. His shot trickles off the front of the rim.
But there might have been some contact there at the rim. I like Nate, though. He runs back, doesn't talk to the ref. He just goes back and plays. We're getting a little sloppy with the ball right now. I think we need to slow down.
Vlasic drying the lane.
Brian disagrees, Coach, and I am right there with him. So I trust in Brian Vlasic.
Vlasic with 7, 24-19. The pace of this game, fast and furious.
I'm going to need a nap after this one, Coach.
Now into the baseline three. That's off the rim. Picked up by Knox in the corner. He wants to get the running and stunning going. Nice move. Oh, what a beautiful pass to Vlasic underneath. He had the eyes on the side of his head, and it's a 26-19 lead.
It's great to see out of Zamir. He's such a playmaker. But it's great to see him look to dish up to his opponent or his teammate.
Nick Reese with 17 points. Oh, my. Kicking it out. Vlasic, his turn from three. He got it. He's got 12.
It's a barn burner today, Mr. Mendoza.
29-22. There's Clay. His shot is short. Yursic coming up with a rebound.
I could see this going on.
That one goes out of play. We've played 1 quarter of fast-paced action. High school basketball here from Lakewood. We're going to take this time out. St. Ed's 29, Berea-Midpark 22 on the Eagles Sports Network.
Attention alumni, Eagle Connect is your one-stop shop for all things St. Ed's. Whether you're looking to reconnect with classmates, professionally network, catch a live stream broadcast, or want to flip through your digital yearbook catalog, Eagle Connect has you covered. Sign up today at sehsconnect.net.
At this pace, though.
That Reese is really good.
Welcome back to St. Edward High School, and we were talking as in our break that you look at Reese, Nick Reese from Berea-Midpark, only a sophomore, 17 first quarter points. Reese is 4 of 4 from inside the arc, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. The Eagles are 3 of 5 from beyond the arc, and Berea-Midpark as a team shooting 40% at 4 of 10 from three-point range.
So impressed with Nick Reese's physicality. I'm not surprised. I saw some footage on him. But just seeing it in real time, he plays with such confidence and poise. Very impressed.
All right, second quarter of play. Let's go down to Harper Lucas down on the baseline.
Welcome back, everyone, to Jim Carnes Court at the conclusion of the first quarter. Coach Flurry in that interview told everyone up there in the booth. He told his guys, make sure you have good ball control and make sure you take care of the basketball. Back up to you guys in the booth after this booth for the start of the second quarter.
All right, thank you very much, Harper Lucas, down on the sidelines, giving us insight of what's going on inside the St. Edward huddle as Clay looking to go in, throws that one away. He was looking for Santiago, the senior, to come in, but the pass went out.
Appreciate that commentary from Harper. Harper's an exceptional student in the classroom as well. Does a lot of things for St. Edward sports broadcasting. Exceptional student leader in the classroom. Thank you, Harper.
29-22, St. Ed's with the lead. Ball goes out of bounds, and if you need to talk NASCAR,
oh yeah,
Harper is the guy to talk NASCAR. He is the NASCAR aficionado.
Harper, and he loves himself some hoops, but I do think his soul sport is NASCAR.
We just got to hook him up with Brad Doherty.
Yeah.
Now JT Kelsheimer drives, looks, shoots, hits.
It's funny when you listen to Brad Doherty on his calls. Harper and Brad share a similar. Their voices are very similar.
Andre Alexander picking up his 5th point with a 3-pointer. 31-25. Well, this is so fast-paced.
And again, Berea, they love that swarming defense. They will trap on the regular. They will jump. They'll jump lanes.
And Nate Yursich comes up with a big three.
Yeah, and the funny part with Nate, there we go, Brian. Brian is such an active, smart player. Nate is such a skilled player around the rim. The ball,
yeah, that time he didn't get that one to go, but
yeah, that's a make 99 times out of 100. And what's nice with subbing Nate in, you don't lose the skill set that his brother shares.
Tyson Clay getting the basket. We'll have a timeout on the floor. 34-27 is our score, and we'll take this timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
Every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for them all. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our team helps keep you in the game. As the best orthopedic care in Ohio, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
Now there you see the huddle for St. Ed's and Coach Eric Flannery, and you wonder, what is he trying to tell his guys after this timeout being up 34-27?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. We're up 7, playing well. The pace doesn't seem to be bothering us in any way. But at what point are we letting defense help us seize control of things? I'm curious to see what the defensive adjustment will be after this offensive possession.
Knox will try to work it up the floor against pressure. Up the middle of the lane. Oh, he goes skying and getting the easy layup for his first two.
Well, this could be an automatic. That would have been a big three. Well, I love that aggressiveness, though. Get a steal, get a shot up.
And there's a shot off by Nick Reese. 20 for him.
This is as dynamic of a quarter I've seen from an opponent in our gym in a while.
Now here comes Berea-Midpark on the drive. Maddox throwing it up and in. His first two. He averages 8 a game.
He's a stat stuffer too, a bit too, Adam. Diggy, his nickname is Diggy. He likes to dig out 3 rebounds and dish out 3 assists a game. So Diggy's a player.
Nate Yursich hits another one from 3. That's 8 for him. That one's thrown up and out of play. It'll go St. Ed's way. Eagles leading at 39-31. You look at Nate Yursich, 8 points today, averaging 2.8 points a game, yet his brother, who averages 17, hasn't been in the scorebook tonight.
Yeah, and that's a testament to how hard Nate and Drew work.
Alexander getting it off the steal, getting his 8th point off that big three, 39-34.
Pretty uncommon turnover out of Drew.
Zamir Knox missing on that layup down court to Maddox. Maddox picking up his 4th, and the lead is cut down to 3 at 39-36.
I think that's where sometimes the pace is nipping us a bit. We're playing, Zamir a little wild, out of control there. That could have been an easy make for him.
That shot missed, possible, as Ian Murray got it partially blocked. Reese, the 3-point expert, missing that time. He has been money tonight. But then Drew Yursich comes in with his first 2.
Drew makes it look so easy and effortless, even though we know how hard he works behind the scenes.
Back and forth. That shot is missed by Tyson Clay. Here comes Yursich on the other side. Kelsheimer, 3, top of the key, and he hits it.
JT's an exceptional set shooter.
On the outside, Maddox driving, can't get it, falling off the front, rebounded by Ian Murray. Murray averaging 3.5 boards a game. Pass, unexpected pass there by Zamir Knox to Ian Murray. Murray did not know that one was coming to him.
Zamir is sometimes, victimized by his own athleticism and intensity. He's so strong, just gifted athlete. He threw a laser beam of a pass there. I wanted Ian to be a little, just a little more aware. He was calling for a screen, maybe going to do a little backdoor cut off that. Didn't see that pass coming.
Marty McGlynn comes in for the Eagles, 44-36 with 4 minutes to go. On the drive is Clay into the corner, getting that over to Santiago. Baseline three. That one's off the rim on the miss by Spraggins. Here come the Eagles. Drew Yurcich gets fouled.
That's a testament to Drew's versatility. He got up high on the rebound. He made sure he didn't make contact over the back. Gets a little tip rebound to himself, runs it out, draws a foul. Just smart, tough basketball out of Drew Yurcich.
44-36. There you see Coach Flannery in his career, 543 wins, 62 losses, all at St. Edward High School with 2 state titles. The latest coming in 2014, and that team will be honored at halftime today. On the drive, McGlynn couldn't get it too hard on the layup on the baseline move.
Love the activity. Can't wait to count up how many steals we have in this first half.
Quickly down the floor. Another missed bunny by the Eagles. Reese not afraid to throw up the three. Neither is Maddox, or make that Tyson Clay. And Clay with 5 points in the game.
One of my notes pregame, this team is incredibly unselfish. They will always look for the better passer, look for that next pass. Even when someone's as hot as Nick Reese, who just hits this three right here.
Boy, Nick Reese is in fuego. He has 23 first half points. Underneath, they get it to Vislowski inside on the drive. Too hard that time. On the floor. Ball up and good. Vlasic with 14 first half points.
That activity around the hoop just leads to good things. We're being a little hyperactive at the rim. We're missing shots. It's one of those games. We're up 6. As a former coach at St. Edward, this is one of those games we think we could be up 10-12 right now on these misses, but still love the activity.
At the free throw line is Brian Vlasic, 14 points for him. He's an 82% free throw shooter. Cans that one. 15 for him, 49-42. Clay with a basketball out to Reese. Reese perilously close to that three-point arc, and he throws it away. Good pressure defense by Bowden Grant.
And we had a bit of a zone look there, but Bowden is so active, so physical. He's incredibly explosive, just wreaking havoc on a great player in Nick Reese.
Vlasic with it. Off to Vislowski. He was cutting in. The pass went to the outside. Another turnover by the Eagles.
This is where some of that pace comes into play. Guys get a little gassed. This is an electric first half, and it's fun for us as fans. It's fun for us in the booth. It can be very difficult for an athlete to stay sharp when they're this gassed.
49-42 just in the first half alone, folks. 2.5 to go. And that one goes through the legs and the wickets of Reed Bratton. As we said, for the points for Berea-Midpark, they're averaging 87 points a game. And they've scored 90 or more points in the last 3 games. There's that tip, but it goes quickly to Bowden Grant. And Bowden Grant picks up his 13th point of the night or the afternoon.
Most likely a season high for Bowden on points already, and he just seems to be playing in such control and with such confidence.
Long three is canned by Reed Bratton. He has 6.
And that's it. That's not even, for him, that's normal range. And Reed will pull the trigger early and often, and he without hesitation. Unfortunately, a turnover there on the inbounds.
Reed Bratton coming into this game 16 of 50 for 32% from three-point range, has 2 threes in the ball game, or make it 2 threes so far this afternoon. Nick Reese, another 3-point specialist. On the drive, Clay, no, front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Maddox. Reese, 3, again! 26 for Reese, all in the first half. He has 26 of Berea-Midpark's 48 points. As Vlasic couldn't get it, rebounded by Bowden Grant again. Can't get it. Third opportunity picked up by Berea-Midpark. knocked out of bounds by St. Ed's.
Yeah, a lot of these opportunities are probably coming off of guys feeling a little bit fatigued. They're too good at the rim typically to be missing this many close shots. It's probably more just physical play and being a little gassed.
On the outside, Titans with a basketball, down by 3. On the outside, that triple try off the rim, no good, missed by Andre Alexander. Eagles need to slow it up and get control of the basketball. Vlasic, corner, 3. Got it! Nothing but nets.
A lot of times when Brian's that open, when Brian and Drew Yursich are that open, it's basically the equivalent of a layup for them. The rest of us mere mortals cannot do that.
Ball gets good, quick, heady play by Nick Reese, throwing it off of Bowden Grant. 54-48, 43 seconds remaining in this track meet.
I think a big point of emphasis for Coach Flan will be just to remind his guys to trust themselves. Playing with such heart and intensity. Looks like Bowden picks up another, he ties him up, gets another ball our way, it looks like.
Yeah, the arrow possession goes to St. Ed's with 37 seconds to go.
The heart and the hustle are there. Just got to trust that knack around the rim.
Well, we've seen St. Ed's go up against teams that force them to slow down. Now we've seen teams that have forced them to get into high gear.
I think that's a testament to Coach Flan's squad this year. They are also a heart and hustle team, very adaptable to what style of play is needed to get a win.
Now Coach Flannery's going to make a quick change. He'll bring in the freshman Carson Link for JT Kelsheimer, who threw the ball out of play, as the Eagles with a 54-48 lead. On the inbound, deep in the backcourt is Bratton. Down to 28 seconds in the half. And the blocking foul on Vlasic, his first.
Bit of contact there. I really like Brian's footwork there. Brian is pretty fundamental across the board. I was impressed by Bratton's ball handling there. Didn't quite get to see that a lot out of him. Some of the highlights I've seen. Great job bringing the ball up the court.
25 seconds remaining in the first half. Tyson Clay with a basketball at the logo, top of the circle, right at the free throw line. Now they work it to the right side. That shot goes up and falls in for Dylan Maddox for his 6-point. 54-50. Open 3, Link. Bingo!
Big shot out of the freshman Carson Link. Got to get a stop.
57-50. That shot is no good. And we've played one half of basketball. This has been a fast-paced first half of action here at St. Edward High School. We'll take this time out on the Eagles Sports Network.
Savings start right now at Joyce Buick GMC.
With over 500 new and used vehicles available and our transparent pricing.
Experience exceptional design with the all-new Buick Envista, starting at $23,990.
Or haul a truckload of savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2024 GMC Sierras.
And that's why people say,
drive Joyce. Your friends and neighbors do.
Joyce Buick GMC. Visit us on Chester Road in Avon or online at drivejoyce.com.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for them all. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our team helps keep you in the game. As the best orthopedic care in Ohio, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
Northeast Ohio just experienced a historic storm. Your roof might be damaged even if you can't see it. Franciscus Roofing is here to help. We offer a free comprehensive damage inspection. But we don't just fix roofs. We protect your property. Our impeccable cleanup guarantee means we leave your yard as good as we found it. In fact, we'll refund you $1
Eagles. The Alumni Association acts as a liaison between alumni and the school while fostering moral, spiritual, and financial support for the continued growth of St. Edward High School. Together, we are St. Ed's.
Go Eagles!
Hey, Future Eagles! Are you in grade 6 or younger? We got something just for you. Join the Future Eagles Kids Club. It's totally free. You'll get a t-shirt, sticker, magnet, and free entry to all St. Ed's home games.
Don't miss out. Sign up today and your swag package will be flying your way soon.
Become a future Eagle today.
Go Eagles!
I think what I would tell my 8th grade self is from the get-go not like try to fit in, because you're gonna fit in no matter what here. Like the universe kind of has a way of bringing you together with those people.
A bit of advice for myself would be just to talk to people. That was something challenging for me, like as a freshman. Over the years, I've kind of opened up a little bit. Talk to people more, break out of your shell early, because you only have 4 years.
Coming into high school, a lot of people are gonna tell you, don't spread yourself too thin. I'm gonna be honest, that's exactly what I did. But I feel like through those times, I really found what I was really truly interested in and what I truly had compassion for.
Have an open mind when meeting new people. Some people may have different ideas, but you need to value like what their standpoints are and like what they like.
Balance is everything in high school. So saying no to something that might be more fun is saying yes to something that might be more successful.
I tell them to just talk to as many people as you can. Enjoy yourself. We're all people.
Enjoy the little moments. Enjoy that moment where you're doing nothing or you're just playing outside catch with your dad or something before things get busy, before you lose that time.
No matter what you do or where you go, you're gonna find your group of people, you're gonna enjoy what you do. There's always something for what you like here.
Never give up and always feel happy when other people makes me smile.
The drive is gonna be worth it. Every minute I spent in the car is worth the experiences that I gained here.
Take advantage of everything that high school has to offer. So we have all these posters around the school. They say, is St. Ed's a better place because you're here? And I think a lot of kids at St. Ed's really take that to heart.
2014 State Championship Eagles. Here today, please welcome them. At this time, direct your attention to the video boards for a short presentation.
The Eagles will inbound it in front of their bench. Hamilton will trigger it. They try to get the double screen. Hamilton, right of the lane. He's going to throw up a three. He hits it! Oh, my! Marcellus Hamilton tied the game with no time left. Holy moly! The Eagles tied a game, and we're going to overtime. Oh, my! Yes, Virginia. We will play another few minutes.
Wow. This huge shot by Marcellus. There were pressure, and then he just let it go, and it looked good, and it hit the back of the rim and goes in. Huge shot from Marcellus right there. This place is going crazy.
Well, as we get ready to celebrate the 2014 state championship team, Marcellus Hamilton with a huge, huge three-pointer. They're playing that up on the scoreboard, and we've shown you that highlight. And what a great moment in St. Edward basketball history as the Eagles win that ball game.
We all remember Marcellus Hamilton hitting the three as the buzzer sounded in regulation to send the game to overtime. The Eagles then won the second state championship in school history. Please welcome to the floor the members of the 2014 state championship basketball Eagles.
Well, as the 2014 championship team getting their picture, we'll take one more time out. When we come back, we'll look at the numbers of the first half as St. Ed's leading at 57-50 on the Eagles Sports Network.
Savings start right now at Joyce Buick GMC.
With over 500 new and used vehicles available and our transparent pricing.
Experience exceptional design with the all-new Buick Envista, starting at $23,990.
Or haul a truckload of savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2024 GMC Sierras.
And that's why people say,
drive Joyce. Your friends and neighbors do.
Joyce Buick GMC. Visit us on Chester Road in Avon or online at drivejoyce.com.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for them all. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our team helps keep you in the game. As the best orthopedic care in Ohio, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
Welcome back as it is halftime. St. Ed's leading at 57-50 at the half. Let's take a look at the scoring. Adam Mendoza and Mark Urban for Berea-Midpark. Dylan Maddox with 6 points. Tyson Clay with 5. Reed Broughton with 6. Andre Alexander with 8. And Nick Reese, 26 first half points for Nick Alexander.
Yeah, Reese, when you see a stat stuffer in real time, and he's already filled the stats for the first half, just exceptional physical play, presence, confidence in his shot. Seems to trickle down to his teammates as well. They play with a lot of energy and a lot of confidence.
He has 7 3-pointers in the game. For St. Ed's, JT Kelsheimer with 7, Drew Yursich with 2, Nate Yursich with 8, Marty McGlynn with 2, Bowden Grant with 13, Carson Link with 3, Zamir Knox with 2, Luke Vislowski with 2, and Brian Vlasic with 18 first half points.
Yeah, it's a marvel to a testament to Nick Reese's game that he's all of a sudden Brian Vlasic, an exceptional player, is for at least for a little bit, at least from a scoring standpoint, playing second fiddle. But Reese has been very impressive. I think the Eagles just need to continue to be confident at the rim. I do trust that they'll make some adjustments defensively, probably attempt to slow Berea-Midpark down a bit. But we're getting good looks at the rim. Just got to trust that they'll fall.
Well, both teams' engines are filled. Their cars are filled with the high-test racing gasoline as we get ready for this second half.
Yeah, this is circa 1990s NBA Western Conference basketball, Adam, and it's been a lot of fun. But I'm certain that Coach Flan and his staff are a little gassed and looking to be sharp with their X's and O's and pull out a win in this second half.
It's Loyola Marymount St. Mary's out of the West Coast Conference back in the day in college basketball. All right, second half is underway, and here we go, folks, as both of these teams are going to quickly get out of first gear and put the hammer to the floor.
I like the switch here. Bowden Grant on Reese. They're probably looking to face guard him a bit more, and Bowden's a perfect guy for it.
Clay coming up with the miss. Eagles getting it, but it turned over. Here's Alexander getting it into Maddox. His point is good. He has 8 in the contest. 57-52, St. Ed's. Kelsheimer, that one knocked out of bounds. You got to be head on a swivel if you're in the crowd, because that ball almost took the head off of a person down there in the second row.
I think what's impressive about Reese is he's just present. He seems to be everywhere all at once, and that's the testament to hard work. I tend to tell young athletes hard work beats talent a lot. Nick Reese is a very talented athlete. Mix in his hard work, and he's right there getting tips away.
Bowden Grant hits a big 3, 16 for him.
By far the best game of Bowden's season. Not surprised based on who he is as a person. He is an incredibly hardworking student athlete. And it's great to see that effort pay off here on the court.
Reese with 28. Now it's 60-56 after the turnover. Wasn't sure who got the initial point to make it 60-54. So Alexander before that getting the basket. Second personal foul.
They're really working JT Kelsheimer on those inbounds. Again, this is a good look for JT, more of a set three there.
Kelsheimer missing on that three. 6:49 to go in the third quarter. 60-56 our score. Quickly up the floor is Dylan Maddox. Nick Reese missing that one as that bounced off the rim on that three-point attempt. Kelsheimer driving over to Yurcich, driving on the right lane, and the basket's good by Drew Yurcich, his fourth.
It's a classic Coach Flan timeout. You know, they could have hit that three. I think Coach Flan wants Bowdoin to be a lot more sticky on Reese, but he misses the shot. We come down, get a two, up six, get a little control.
We're going to keep it here on the floor as St. Ed's leading at 62-56, as it was 57-50 at the end of the first half of action. As you look into that huddle of Coach Flannery talking to his guys.
It's going to be, I'm curious what will happen out of this timeout. I know they're going to stay sticky on Reese, but wondering what pressure Coach might be looking to apply here.
Well, Reese with 28 points, 26 in the first half, 7 three-pointers. As we head down to Harper Lucas down on the sideline.
Welcome back to Jim Connor's score here. Coach Flannery in that recent huddle, his team up 6 points, told the team, just keep shooting those threes and keep attacking and make sure we watch for their switches. Back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, thank you very much, Harper Lucas, as we have the play down the court, and we're going to have a foul, and it's going to be on Vlasic. That'll be his second foul of the ball game. And at the free throw line will be Tyson Clay, who has 5 points in this game.
Brian was in good position there, but he just leaned a bit. If he had just stayed planted, stayed upright, he probably would have got the charge call.
Tyson Clay with 6 points now. He's 1 of 1 at the free throw line. That's their first free throw of the ball game. They're a 60% free throw shooting team. As he hits the second one, it gives him 7. Kelsheimer stops, pops, rimmed out. Oh my. That'll stay with St. Ed's on the alternating possession.
And these are shots that we've been missing the whole game. And again, it probably goes back to just being a bit fatigued. That was a wide open lane there for JT. He was probably shocked that he had that wide open lane. If we stay persistent on rim, those shots will fall.
Kelsheimer triggering the inbound. Has to get that one in, but turns it over to Dylan Maddox. Maddox putting it up, can't get it to fall. Tapped up, loose, Wisłowski rebound. And he gets fouled in the backcourt. Reed Broughton will get called with the foul.
Again, Wisłowski's, in terms of his underrated approach to the game, he does a lot of the dirty work, makes smart plays, controls the ball. I love their defensive pressure. They love to jump. They love to be aggressive. But Viz took care of that for us.
There you saw Kevin Broughton, coach there for Berea-Midpark, not too happy with the foul. Now here comes Kelsheimer. Outside three, wing. No, too hard. Kelsheimer rebound in the paint from 10, too short. Save. What a play there on the athletic play to get it to Alexander. He drives and gets fouled by Bowdoin Grant for his second.
Again, Adam, these shots that aren't dropping for us, a shot like that little bunny out of JT, I'd take that 99 times out of 100. And, they just don't seem to be dropping right now.
Well, there you saw the quick outlet after the miss and the foul, and that sends Andre Alexander, who's a 47% free throw shooter, cans that one. He has 11 points in the ball game. Now Berea-Midpark is 3 of 3 at the free throw line. Ian Murray checking back in. Yurcich checking out. Second free throw is missed. They are 3 of 4 after going 3 for 3 and a foul in the backcourt. And the hounding defense of Berea-Midpark getting called with the foul, and that will be on Alexander. That's his second foul. Coach Flannery, you see that look on his face trying to figure out, okay, what do we need to do? Vlasic driving the left side of the lane. Got a great pick there by Ian Murray. Vlasic with 20. Good hands there and off of Tyson Clay. Great hands by Yurcich on that play.
That's, again, a testament to how hard and how skilled Nate is. Great hands, quick hands, great feet. Gets a deflection off the offensive player's hip.
Now Yurcich bringing up the ball on the right side. Murray giving him the lane. That one is foul on Dylan Maddox, his second. That'll send the Eagles to the free throw line.
Love the aggressiveness out of Nate. You know, it's weird. Like sometimes if we're not getting shots on rim, it's like, hey, let's run something else. Let's get a better look. I frankly like the confidence out of Nate there to just say, no, I'm taking it to the rack, going to draw some contact, get to the line. He's an exceptional free throw shooter.
Nate Yurcich has 8 points on the night. Make it 9 as he's 1 of 1 at the line. The Eagles are shooting 58% from the field, 70% at 9 of 13 from three-point range, and he hits the second one for Nate Yurcich. 10 for him. Down the other way, Maddox getting it over to Bratton. His three is good. He has 9 on the night, and a timeout will be called. It'll be a full timeout, 66-62. We'll take this timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
Savings start right now at Joyce Buick GMC.
With over 500 new and used vehicles available and our transparent pricing.
Experience exceptional design with the all-new Buick Envista, starting at $23,990.
Or haul a truckload of savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2024 GMC Sierras.
And that's why people say,
drive Joyce. Your friends and neighbors do.
Joyce Buick GMC. Visit us on Chester Road in Avon or online at drivejoyce.com.
Welcome back as you take a look at the huddle there of St. Ed's as they lead at 66-62. This has been an up and down game on the floor. Let's go down to Harper Lucas down on the sideline.
After that Berea-Midpark timeout, Coach Flannery told his guys, make sure you keep up the defense. Can you keep shooting the threes, but make sure they keep up the main thing is they want more defensive pressure and keeping it up. Back up to you guys in the booth.
Thank you very much, Harper. Down on the sideline, 66-62 as the Eagles pressure, drive. Basket is good by Nate Yurcich. 12 for him.
Bit of a coming out party for Nate. Nate's a quality athlete, quality player.
Tyson Clay the other way, gets the basket, gets fouled. He has 9. He's looking for a three-point play. We've been talking about Nick Reese. He has 28 points in this game. He's 7 of 11 from three-point range, 64%. At the free throw line is Clay. His free throw is up and missed. He is now 2 for 3 at the line, trying to convert the three-point play. Quickly down the floor. Picked up by Yurcich in the middle of the paint. Nice bounce pass to Vlasic. Vlasic with 22 in the game.
I think in the possession before the timeout, it looked like we got a little sloppy on over-covering Reese. And it just caused a little bit of chaos because he's drawing so much of our attention.
Murray coming up with the rebound after the partial block. Vlasic open three on the wing. That one off the iron. Murray rebound off the glass and in.
I didn't get to compliment Ian Murray when he checked in earlier in the first half. Ian's a super sophomore. Incredibly athletic, incredibly long. Always active. A little too active there, but I love his presence there in the paint.
Dylan Maddox getting his 10th point. He got fouled. And the foul is on Ian Murray. That's his first.
I go back to last year's JV game at St. Ignatius. Ian Murray, a freshman, getting a ton of minutes, a ton of important minutes on the JV, on the road against a big rival. It was very impressive of them. Love watching his growth.
Dylan Maddox getting his 11th point. He's 1 of 1, gets the three-point play. Now Yurcich driving, stopping, putting it up, kissing it off the window and in.
And Drew and Nate are so clever with the ball. They can get you a floater. They can score in contact. You got guys disrupting here. Another throwaway from Berea-Midpark. The Yurcich twins have always impressed me from day one of stepping foot on this campus. showing what leadership is like, but also showing that, hey, basketball is a game of creativity and playmaking.
74-67. St. Ed's with the lead. Zamir Knox checking back in. He has 2 points in the ball game. Vlasic triggering the inbound. He'll get it to Nate Yurcich, being guarded by Tyson Clay. That battle on the floor. Inside the paint. Nice dish to Knox, who gets his 4th point of the game.
Love that slide in from Zamir on the dunker position. Nate's tough. Nate played a lot of point guard freshman year, took a lot of contact, and he knows how to play in that space.
Santiago floats one up, and he missed that one as it danced off the rim. Eagles getting the rebound. That's Drew Yurcich. He averages 2 rebounds a game. Full court pressure being put on by Berea-Midpark. Cross-court pass. Knox, open 3. Front of the rim, no good. Battle for the basketball. Picked up there by Tyson Clay of the Titans. Nick Reese thought about the 3. Throws that one up off the window and in.
He's crafty. Love his feet. Love his keeping his weight over his hips. And sometimes you get a bailout shot there, but that'll happen when you're a phenomenal athlete. You know, you stay in control.
After that basket by Reese, he now has 30 points in the game. 76-69.
I think that's what Zamir is sometimes still working on. He's such a physical presence, such a physical athlete, but sometimes his feet get ahead of his basketball brain.
Reese again underneath on a good dish on the back door to Dylan Maddox for his 13th. 76-71, lead is 5, and now it goes back to 7 after Nate Yurcich picks up his 14th point. 78-71, back and forth in this game.
Again, back to the malleability of our team. We are able to play at different paces, at different types and styles of play. It might not, it's like, hey, if these guys are going to go for it, I love the run out there on that last possession by Drew. If we're going to play sharp, we can keep doing that. Just got to be a little bit stronger with the basketball right now.
Tyson Clay getting the basket and the pass underneath to Yurcich. His shot can't go. Rebound Vlasic. Second time again under traffic, and he got fouled.
Great activity out of Brian. We're making some possessions a little harder than we need to today. Like some of these shots that we would normally make aren't going in. But hey, guess what? Gives us a chance for offensive rebounds and activity. And now we got a great shooter at the free throw line.
Foul is on number 4. That's Reed Bratton. That's his 4th foul. That'll send Vlasic to the free throw line with 22 points. And he rimmed that one out. He's 1 of 2 on the night. Checking in is Carson Link for Zamir Knox. Bowden Grant getting ready to check in for St. Ed's. Bowden Grant with 16. The Eagles with 3 players in double figures.
With Reed Bratton in foul trouble, Berea-Midpark loses a significant wing and perimeter scorer. Also, his length will be missed.
Vlasic picking up the basket. 79-73. Vlasic now with 23 points.
Brian quietly putting together a great game that is not surprising to any fan of Eagle hoops. But Brian, he does make it look effortless. Guarantee you, folks, he's working really hard out there.
Clay bounced that one. He was looking for somebody cutting on the back door, and it goes out of play. 1:54 remaining.
Their whole bench has 13 minutes. Their third
I was just given a note that their bench for Berea-Midpark has played 13 minutes. The starters have been on the floor for the majority of the time. Nice pass to Spraggins, putting that one up. No good. Tapped up loose. Santiago coming up with it. There's Reese again. He's got 33. 79-76. Backdoor. That's Carson Link with his second 3 of the game.
Got some talented Northeast Ohio basketball players here, Coach Mendoza. Freshman and Carson Link hitting a follow-up 3 to Nick Reese, putting on a show.
Nick Reese with 33 points. He had 26 in the first half. Clay, the sophomore, off to Reese. Drives in, spins, getting that pass, saved, and it goes out of bounds. 81-76. St. Ed's with the lead. The freshman inbounding the ball to JT Kelsheimer. Kelsheimer pressured, getting it over with 53 seconds. Bowden Grant, wing three, no. Rebound picked up. Steal there by the Eagles. And they're going to wave the shot off as a good play underneath by Drew Yursich to steal the basketball away. And the foul is on Berea-Midpark.
That's another specialty of Drew. Such great hands, so crafty. He doesn't have, he's kind of got a slighter build, but he is tenacious around on the floor with the ball. Watching Bowden take that three, Bowden's got the wheels to run out on that miss. He sees there's no miss. I'd love to have seen him sprint out just to protect a bit more.
Free throw is hit by Drew Yursich. He has 7 points, well under his 17 points. Reese 6 of 7 from three-point range, 8 of 12 from the floor. Second free throw is connected by Drew Yursich. He now has 8 points.
Drew
He's shooting 74% in the game.
Drew getting a spell from Marty McGlynn. Marty is, he's a guy that can get in the trenches. Plays a lot more physical than you'd think, just from looking at him. Great cleanup buckets. Just takes care of the ball well.
Maddox getting it out to Reese. 33 for him. And the foul will be called on Bowden Grant. That's his third.
Not much Bowden can do there. Bowden, again, exceptional athlete. Reese is just doing what a great player does. He's just staying physical and putting his shoulder into his defender a bit.
Both teams with 5 fouls here in the third quarter as Nick Reese looking for that first free throw, and he misses. He is a 61% free throw shooter. He came into this game shooting 39% from three-point range, 17 of 44, averaging 20.2 points a game. He's got 33 and looking for 34. Missed again.
Yeah, the misses are probably just from him he's doing a lot of work out there. It's been fun to compliment him throughout this game.
And another big three for the freshman,
Huge
Carson
three.
Link with 9.
Carson doing a great job this year, getting a few minutes on JV, but just coming in ready to make plays, ready to contribute as a freshman.
Reese again he does it. 36 points. And the Eagles just missing that one from long range. 3 quarters in the books. 86 St. Ed's, 79 Berea-Midpark. We'll take this time out on the Eagles Sports Network.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for them all. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our team helps keep you in the game. As the best orthopedic care in Ohio, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
You don't love me anymore. That's what you're saying? You don't love me anymore.
86-79 our score as St. Ed's in a track meet with Berea-Midpark. And Mark Urban joining me up here in the booth, and boy, what a game that we have this afternoon.
This has been a wild one, Adam. I mean, we've scored more points total than in the Sandusky game, which was a barn burner. But Berea-Midpark Hoops, they have a great legacy of basketball. Marsalis and Miles Hamilton are involved in coaching in the middle school ranks of Berea-Midpark Hoops. And they came to play. And again, folks, Berea-Midpark, a very young team, and they are not backing down from playing in this difficult arena of the Eagles' Nest.
Let's go down to Harper Lucas, who was down on the sideline.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter in this highly contested basketball game. Coach Flannery had 2 major takeaways for his Eagles. 1, defensive rebounds, and 2, take care of the ball. There's need to stop this fiery Titans offense. Back up to you guys in the booth.
Well, there they got the big rebound after the miss. Eagles getting the basketball. Kelsheimer from long distance hits a big 3. That gives him 10 on the night, and the Eagles are 12 of 18 from three-point range. Little short jumper hit. Nothing but net for Tyson Clay, 13 for him.
Tyson's creeping up on his per game average. This is what they do. That's Andre Alexander. He's just nothing but a hustle guy. He plays like the headband guy should play.
Ball loose, tie-up situation. Possession arrow favors St. Ed's after the miss by Nick Reese. Nick Reese with 36 points. As you see, Coach Kevin Bratton there on the sideline.
Reese's performance is hearkening back to some of those opponent performances of years past. I think of Luke Skaljak from Brecksville Broadview Heights, who put on a show here as a sophomore and drew a lot of attention from colleges. He's down at Miami of Ohio now. I think of Rocket Watts in the Spire game here, where Rocket Watts had an all-time game for high schoolers. And Nick Reese is playing his heart out.
Carson Link with the basket. He's got 11. Eagles lead it by 10, 91-81. Yeah, I remember Rocket Watts. That was a game.
I couldn't believe what I was watching that game, Adam. that was a spectacle of an evening. Many St. Ed's basketball fans remember that evening. It was legendary. And there were performances of all kind of varieties, both in the crowd and on the court.
Carson Link picking up his first foul.
And in the student section, I will add.
Absolutely. Alexander driving baseline is Maddox underneath the basket. Left side lane, no good. Rebounded by Kelsheimer.
And to close out this game, Berea-Midpark, they're going to have to keep trusting their other talent. And they are more than just Nick Reese, everybody.
Carson Link, the freshman, now with 13 points. 93-81, open three from the wing, and that bounces around and in for Andre Alexander as he picks up his 14th point. 6:19 to go. Timeout called by Berea-Midpark, and we will take this timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
The St. Ed's Alumni Association is once again proud to sponsor the live stream broadcasts of your St. Edward Eagles. The Alumni Association acts as a liaison between alumni and the school while fostering moral, spiritual, and financial support for the continued growth of St. Edward High School. Together, we are St. Ed's.
93-84 St. Ed's. Carson Link, the freshman, with 13 points, 10 of them coming in the second half.
Again, that's a testament to Carson's hard work. He comes in, shows up. He's got a little lunch pail kid in him, too.
And then Kelsheimer picks up his 12th point. Carson Link is 5 of 5 from the floor. Oh, what
that's
a steal.
My guy, Drew.
Now the Eagles getting it, throwing it up ahead to Vlasic. He'll drive the lane. Oh, no hammered foul, but they say St. Ed's getting it. Actually, a great defensive play by Andre Alexander. Nick Reese in the game. 6 of 8 from three-point range, 9 of 13 from the floor, 71% field goal percentage tonight, and he has 36.
A ton of playmakers on the floor today, just active hands there out of Diggy Maddox. Andre Alexander pre the timeout hits that big three right after Carson hits the three. There's just a lot of talent on the floor right now, and if you match talent with hard work, you're just going to get a lot of exceptional basketball.
Kelsheimer with a big three. He's got 15. 98-84. St. Ed's with the lead. On the drive, and they're going to jump ball, and it'll stay with Berea-Midpark. Nick Reese, he had 36 points against Amherst. He's averaging 27 points in his last 3 games. And he's got 36 again to tie his season high. There's another open three. That one almost stuck in the rim. Rebounded by Jurcic. Getting it over to Kelsheimer with 5:38 to go. A lot of time left. There's Vlasic. Bingo! Yeah. Brian Vlasic with 26.
And for Brian, that's, again, the equivalent of a layup. And I love that Coach Flan has let his athletes play. I think it could have been easy to, for maybe a more conservative coach like me to say, hey, let's try to slow this down. Let's grind it out. He's letting his guys play, and they're demonstrating how skilled they are.
Kelsheimer getting the foul. He has 2 on the day, as you see Coach Flannery taking a little bit of water because you have to, because of this up and down pace in this game.
Yeah, we'll have to get Coach Flan a Jerry Tarkanian towel so he can chew on that so he can stay hydrated.
Eagles 101 to 84, and we still have 5 minutes left in the ball game. And Berea-Midpark throws that one away and out of bounds.
Again, I think that's Nick's had a couple turnovers this half, and I honestly think it's just a byproduct of fatigue. He's a feature player. He's got feature target on defense now, and it's just making things a little challenging for him.
Bowden Grant getting the inbound. He'll race it up the floor. Cross-court pass. Open three. Drew Yursich now with 11.
Yeah, again, this is where I'm very pleased watching our depth go to work. We've gone, this lead has expanded in a blink of an eye. And it's just a testament to Coach Flan's team.
Dylan Maddox picking up his 15th point, 104 to 86. Yursich with the basketball, driving the lane over to the freshman, way off the mark that time. Here come the Titans. Down the floor, driving on the layup, no good. Rebound put back by Dylan Maddox for his 17th point, 104 to 88. We got a block at midcourt.
It's important for St. Ed's. We got a 16-point lead right now. It can sometimes get real easy to start looking at the zeros and looking at a win, but 16 points against this Berea-Midpark team, that lead can evaporate pretty quickly. So we just got to stay in control and close this game out.
Timeout called by St. Ed's with 4:20 to go. The Eagles leading at 104 to 88. We'll take this timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
Savings start right now at Joyce Buick GMC.
With over 500 new and used vehicles available and our transparent pricing.
Experience exceptional design with the all-new Buick Envista, starting at $23,990.
Or haul a truckload of savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2024 GMC Sierras.
And that's why people say,
drive Joyce. Your friends and neighbors do.
Joyce Buick GMC. Visit us on Chester Road in Avon or online at drivejoyce.com.
104 to 88, St. Ed's with the lead. Brian Vlasic leads St. Ed's with 26 points. Also in double figures, the freshman Carson Link with 13, Bowden Grant with 16, Nate Yursich with 14, Drew Yursich with 11, JT Kelsheimer with 15. For Berea-Midpark, Nick Reese with 36, Alexander with 14, Tyson Clay with 13, and Dylan Maddox with 17. On the drive and the foul, I believe that's going to be on Dylan Maddox, yes. And that's his third.
Just looking at the stats over here, Adam, it is an incredibly balanced offensive attack from the St. Edward Eagles. I mean, it's just double-digit after double-digit in the stat sheet here.
Bowden Grant missing the free throw. He has 18 points. He's a 66% free throw shooter. He's 9 of 13 from the line this year. 10 of 14. He's got 17.
This is where defensively we just want to put enough pressure on them, make them work.
There's a steal. Vlasic leads the charge. Out of bounds. So when you look at Nick Reese, he had 26 points in the first half. He has been held to 10 in the second half.
Yeah, I think a lot of that began with Bowden face guarding him a bit more, being a lot more sticky. I think there's also that combination of Reese's youth and him just bearing such a load as such a dynamic player. You could see a little bit of pressure. He coughed up that last turnover.
Dylan Maddox getting called with the foul. That's his fourth. That'll send the Eagles to the free throw line. The Eagles, 64% from the floor, 68% from beyond the arc. Carson Link getting it to Bowden Grant. Open three on the baseline. Bowden Grant with 20. Season high for him.
I think that's one of those no-yes shots, but I love Bowden's confidence today. He's hit a couple big threes. He's been all over the place. Incredibly proud watching him play.
Alexander coming back with his 16th point, 108 to 90. Vlasic, easy bucket.
Bowden is a great example to his younger brother Hudson, who's on the freshman goal team here at St. Edward.
Nick Reese picks up the basket, 38 for him. He'll go to the free throw line. Nick Reese 0 for 2 at the line as Nate Yursich checks in. Adam Mendoza and Mark Urban here. Yes, we will be taking the afternoon nap after this track meet.
Well deserved, Mr. Mendoza. I'd be remiss not to give a shout out to my brother of the St. Edward class of 1990, Chris Urban. He's probably not listening anymore. I think he's at a work shift. He was listening to the game on his way into work. He was played a lot of hoops back in the day. Classmate of Coach Flannery's. Merry Christmas to my older brother, Chris Urban.
Oh, Yursich getting his 13th point to make it 112-93. Outside triple try. That one is missed. Going up high for the rebound is Kelsheimer. Quickly down the floor in transition. Baseline move, reverse layup is good by Nate Yursich. 16 for him. 114-93. No, this is not a Cavs score. There's a block by Bowden Grant. Eagles coming up the floor. Inside, good transition. Off the window by Bowden Grant for 22. Oh, my goodness.
I'm a little biased to Bowden, but I don't want to give game balls away up here in the booth. But Bowden is getting a lot of votes from his old ball coach tonight. He's played an exceptional game.
Vince Weaver comes off the bench for a three-pointer to make it 116-96. We'll keep it here. And no, this is not the Cavaliers and the Celtics or the Bucks. This is St. Ed's and Berea-Midpark, 116-96. This is the fourth straight game that Berea-Midpark has scored over 90 points.
It's an impressive performance out of both teams. I just love that Coach Flan trusted his guys to just not only to just keep up with Berea-Midpark's pace, but to just show what his team is all about. They've stepped up to a significant challenge of pace of play, and they're just demonstrating that they're an exceptionally skilled team as well.
When the Eagles had this high of a run with an opponent as well, you have to go back almost 10 to 12 years when they played Menor, and both teams hit for over 110 points each.
There's a lot of talent on the floor in Northeast Ohio basketball in this game today, and I hope the audience enjoyed this one.
Yursich driving the lane, kicking it out over to brother Drew, and he has 19 points. 83% from the floor. Nick Reese in and out, no good. Looking for point 40. Vlasic down the lane, getting it. No, can't get it to fall. We still got 2 minutes left. Reese driving, kicking it out. Nice play. Weaver, three, no. Rebound, Yursich. A minute 51 to go. 119-96.
I get a feel that the teams are just going to want to probably just play it out. I think if we slow it down, we slow the pace of play down, that's what's going to happen. We're going to get a turnover. People are tired. I think it's a matter of just, hey, let them play. Finish out at this pace of play. See if we can even get Berea-Midpark to 100. Coach Flan doesn't want me to say that, though, so let's see if his defense can step up.
Bowden Grant shooting 75% from the floor. Carson Link shooting 83% from the floor. Luke Vislowski shooting 73% from the floor. And Nate Yursich shooting 83%. Those are just unfathomable numbers by St. Ed's as they have a 119-96 lead.
St. Edward High School has hosted Cleveland Cavalier Donovan Mitchell a number of times on campus the last few years, and he knows we're a hoop school. Mr. Kuhar, our IB coordinator, is a big hoops guy, and there's just a lot of hoops filling the Christmas air in this ball game today. Nick Reese with a physical finish. He's now eclipsed the 40-point mark, so a 40-piece on our floor. That'll be something for Coach Flan to chew on a little bit, Coach Mendoza.
He is looking for point 41. Hits that one. 41 points for Nick Reese. Nick Reese goes out of the ball game to a standing ovation from all the folks here at Coach Jim Connor's court. We have him unofficially for 41 points in this game. 119-99. You figure if you give up 99 points, you're going to lose. As you see Nick Reese there getting a well-deserved drink of water. Ball turned over. Make that Marty McGlynn coming up with a rebound as a lot of the bench players coming in for St. Ed's. McGlynn driving the lane. Off to DeJesus. DeJesus putting it up off the window and in.
Good to see Los get an opportunity here. Great shooter, physical player.
121-99. I wonder if we'll be able to, as that basket almost comes off, I wonder if we'll be able to get Coach Flannery to talk with Harper Lucas at the end of the ball game, or one of the coaches.
Well, when you get late in the games like these, you get kids, young athletes who want to get good minutes, good seconds of play, literally. And it's fun to know that the pace of play set by both teams tonight just reminds athletes, hey, every time you're on the floor, go hard or go home. Give everything you got.
121-100. No, this is not the ABA. Valentin with his second point of the night. Eagles shooting 68% from the floor. DeJesus got it, missed it. Luke Hess getting the basketball. Ball got knocked around as it was taken away by Vincent Weaver. 43 seconds left as we wind down the final laps of this game. On the steal, Brendan Ansbury.
Looks like we got Anthony Knorr dinged up off that contact onto the baseline.
Knorr will come up. That'll stop the game for a moment. Eagles up by 20 points, 121-101. I can't even keep up with it in my notebook.
We got a youth movement out here for the Eagles. Brendan Ansbury, sophomore. Owen McGurr, sophomore. Dustin Hess, freshman, finishing out this game.
Hess had a pretty good game, playing a couple quarters in that JV contest. Underneath, they get it to McGlynn. Out to Hess as they spread the offense with 20 seconds to go. Driving the lane, floating it up off the back of the iron, missed.
Brendan wanted a taste of all this high octane action tonight.
Three-pointer partially blocked. Down to 2 seconds. That one is going to be hit by Manny Santiago for his first 3 points. 121-104, our final score. As this one was a barn burner here at Coach Jim Connor's court.
You know, you look at stats pre-game and you sometimes wonder, is it really going to be like that? And lo and behold, it is. And we got to see a lot of special basketball tonight.
So the Eagles go to 6-1 on the year. As we will go down to Harper Lucas, who is with Coach Flannery down on the sideline.
Harper Lucas courtside with head coach, Coach Flannery. Coach Flannery, one of the highest games of offense I've ever seen, 121-101. How do you tell you guys to prepare for games like this where both offenses are just clicking?
Well, it's more style than offenses. I think it's just the style that Berea plays. They're trapping everywhere. They're taking quick shots down the floor. It's hard to prepare for it because it's very rare that you see this. Well, you just hope you just make more shots than they did, and tonight we did that.
Yeah, fantastic game. Congratulations, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Harper Lucas, talking to Coach Flannery, getting us just a little bit of time there. As we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at the first. We'll look at the stats in this ball game as St. Ed's wins 121-104 over Berea-Midpark. Let's take this timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
Savings start right now at Joyce Buick GMC.
With over 500 new and used vehicles available and our transparent pricing.
Experience exceptional design with the all-new Buick Envista, starting at $23,990.
Or haul a truckload of savings of up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2024 GMC Sierras.
And that's why people say,
drive Joyce. Your friends and neighbors do.
Joyce Buick GMC. Visit us on Chester Road in Avon or online at drivejoyce.com.
For every just one more mile, to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for them all. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our team helps keep you in the game. As the best orthopedic care in Ohio, we offer expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Schedule your care today.
121-104, our final score, as St. Ed's defeats Berea-Midpark. We'll have to get our producer. Hey, Chris, update the score. It's 121-104. All right, let's take a look at the scoring in this game for Berea-Midpark. Dylan Maddox, a junior, 17 points. Manny Santiago with 3. Tyson Clay, a sophomore, with 13 points. Reed Bratton, a sophomore, with 9 points. Chris Valentin with 2. Andre Alexander, another sophomore, 16 points. Nick Reese, a sophomore, 41 points tonight to lead all scorers for Berea-Midpark. For St. Ed's, JT Kelsheimer with 15. Drew Yursich with 13. Nate Yursich with 19. Marty McGlynn with 2. Bowden Grant with 22. Season high, career high for him. Carson Link with 13 for the freshman. A personal high. Zamir Knox with 4. Luke Vislowski with 2. Ian Murray with 2. Carlos DeJesus with 2. And Brian Vlasic leads all St. Ed scorers with 28 points as the Eagles win this one 121-104 in one of the most entertaining basketball games since Spire came to town.
It's a special night, Adam, to be able to welcome the 2014 state championship team back, celebrate them at halftime, celebrate them pregame, to see just a lot of electric basketball today. It's a great closing game prior to a little break with the holiday. And there's going to be a lot of huddle highlights getting chopped up out of this game for sure from both teams. Special performance from Nick Reese, but I love that balance and depth out of the St. Edward Eagle basketball team, and there were so many guys doing so many things well tonight. Shout out to Coach Flan and his staff.
And for teams, when they get ready for the tournament play and they have to see Berea-Midpark, they are going to have to be in the best shape of their lives. So, for my partner, Mark Urban, our producer-director, Chris Mendoza, Harper Lucas down on the sidelines, Andrew Henderson, our baseline camera, I'm Adam Mendoza. Oh, I forgot my statistician, Rob Cinco. The Eagles win this one, 121-104. We want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The next time we see you, it will be January 3rd when the Eagles host St. Ignatius, and we'll have that game for you here on the Eagles Sports Network as well as the Rock Entertainment Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody, and Merry Christmas.